My phone dinged. I stared at the family chat. Olivia wrote, "Ethan, don't come." I read it twice. Mason typed, "Same for mine." Heat crawled up my neck. I wrote, "Why?" and deleted it. I wrote, "Are you serious?" and deleted that too. I finally sent, "Okay." The blue tick felt like a slap. Mom called before I could breathe. "Stop making trouble," she said. "You ruined the tasting with your rumors." I asked questions, I said. "Carter's company is in lawsuits." "His partner, not your place," she cut in. "Olivia is happy. Be a brother for once." "I am being one," I said. "I don't want her hurt." "You want attention," she said. "Skip the wedding." Silence sat between us. "You mean it," I said. "That's best," she said, and hung up. I stood in my kitchen, phone shaking in my hand. I whispered, "So it's real." My group chat pinged again. Carter wrote, "Good call, Diane. Boundaries." I typed, "Meet me. Show me clean books." He replied, "LOL," Olivia sent. "Let it go, Ethan," Mason added. "You always make everything about you," I said. "I love you both." No one answered. I grabbed the wrapped gift from my table, a gold photo frame I bought when I still believed I had a seat. I walked to Willow Hall because I needed proof. If a guard turned me away, then the ban wasn't just words. The night smelled like rain and roses. Fairy lights hung from the oaks. I saw silhouettes moving through the windows, laughing. The guard stepped forward. "Guest list?" "I'm family," I said. "I just want to drop a gift and leave." "Name?" "Ethan Cole." He checked his tablet. "You're not cleared, sir." "I know," I said. "Please take this inside." He shook his head. "No outside items, policy. Can you tell her I'm here?" He radioed, listened, then looked at me. "She asked me to say no." My throat burned. "She said it herself?" "Direct from the bride," he said. "What about my mother?" "She says the same." "I'm sorry." I looked past him at the lit staircase. A quartet tuned. Laughter rolled like soft thunder. "I get it," I said. "I'm out." The guard softened. "You want a minute?" "I want to stop shaking," I said. "But that's not your job." He stepped back. "I'll give you space." I called Olivia. Music drowned her voice. "Ethan, what are you doing?" "I'm outside," I said. "I'll hand a gift and go." "Please hear me." "You had your say," she said. "You said Carter's company is shady in front of his parents." "I found flags," I said. "Let me see the books." "You embarrassed me," she said. "You made Mom cry." "Mom cried because I didn't pretend," I said. "I'm done pretending." Carter took the phone. "Buddy, you can't crash a wedding." "I'm her brother," I said. "Show clean paperwork and I'll apologize." "Buy a ticket to my investor's dinner," he said. "This isn't amateur hour." "I'm asking because I care about Olivia," I said. "You care about control," he said. "Go home." The line clicked. I stared at my reflection in the glass door. I set the gift on the low wall and called Mason. He picked up fast. "Tell me you didn't go." "I'm outside," I said. "I won't push in." "Then leave," he said. "You already ruined rehearsal with your guilt trip." "I asked you to check filings," I said. "I sent links. I blocked the number," he said. "I'm done with your drama. You're my brother," I said. "I can take a punch from you, but don't let him hit you with lies." "Save the speeches," he said. "Not this time." "Okay," I said, and ended the call. My phone buzzed. Mom wrote, "Do not cause a scene. If you love me, leave." I typed, "I'm leaving. I love you." She reacted with a heart. The guard approached. "You good?" "I will be," I said. "Thanks for not being a jerk." "I've seen worse nights," he said. "Me too," I said. I walked to the gate. The fairy lights made halos on the wet stone. My shoes clicked like a metronome. "Sir?" the guard called. He pointed to the gift. "You forgot that." "I didn't," I said. "It's for another day." On the sidewalk, I called Grace because I needed a voice that didn't cut. She answered with a yawn. "What happened?" "I got banned," I said. "Official." "Guard, radio, the works, you okay?" she asked. "I'm angry," I said, and calm. "Does that make sense?" "It does," she said. "What will you do?" "I'll stop knocking on doors that don't open," I said. "I'll build one." "Say the words," she said. "I release them," I said. "I keep me." "Good," she said. "Go home, eat, sleep." "Yeah," I said. "Tomorrow I look for places that say yes." I hung up and breathed the wet night. The hall glittered behind me. It didn't belong to me, fine. I walked away, counting my steps, steadying my heart. I didn't know it then, but I had taken the first honest step of my new life. I called a ride. The driver glanced back. Rough night? Graduation, I said. What did you learn? That love without trust is theater, I said. The seat looks good until it breaks. True that, he said. Home, please. You got it. I needed air, I told myself, so I slipped into the back garden of Willow Hall on a quiet weekday. The gate scraped. I pushed through. Hello? A woman straightened from a planter box. You're not a delivery. I'm not, I said. I'm just looking. People don't wander here by accident, she said. You look like someone who listens to music no one else hears. That's kinder than what I heard last night, I said. She studied me with kind eyes. I'm Mrs. Whitaker. I keep this place breathing. I'm Ethan, I said. I needed a breath. Garden has a few spare, she said. Come in. Ignore the mess. I followed along a brick path. We entered through the kitchen. Lemon and dust floated in the air. This old hall has heart, she said, and creaky knees. I glanced at the staircase. The banister looks like a crown. Once grand, she said. Now it groans when folks lean. I know the feeling, I said. Soft voices drifted from the ballroom. A woman said, We're 90 days late. A man said, I'm waiting on a transfer. Mrs. Whitaker sighed. Jenna and Noah, planner and chef, she called. Children, we've got a guest. A woman with a clipboard appeared. Client? Stray, I said. Friendly Stray. A tall man stepped out with a mixing bowl. We're working, not touring. I'm a pair of hands, I said. Jenna lifted a brow. Hands come with opinions. We're stocked on those. Mine are cheap, I said. Free today. Noah tapped his whisk. Free means broken. Broken can still carry, I said. Mrs. Whitaker waved them in. He's here. That's something. Jenna, invoices? Florist lighting rentals, Jenna said. All late. If we lose the florist, Noah said, the garden will look like a funeral home. I like the garden, I said. Mrs. Whitaker opened a fridge. Feed the man. Tired eyes need sugar. What's left? Lemon tarts, Noah said. Lemon, I said. He slid a tart onto a plate. Critic? Refugee, I said. I bit. Tart and sweet hit like a chord. My chest loosened. This tastes like hope with sugar. Put that on the website, Noah said. I don't have a website, I said. Put it on your face, Jenna said. We sell hope. I looked at half-torn drapes and a chandelier with 2 dead bulbs. This place deserves better, Mrs. Whitaker smiled. So do you. You don't know me, I said. I know that look, she said. Empty chair where your name should be. Jenna set the clipboard down. Power bill is angry. Saturday bride downgraded to micro. I can call the power company, I said. Sometimes they pause late fees if you sound human. You a banker? Jenna asked. No, I said. Just someone who hates watching good rooms dim. Mrs. Whitaker touched my sleeve. Why are you really here? I wanted a hallway that didn't whisper my name like a problem, I said. Willow Hall wants people to stay, she said. It just asks for help. I can sweep, I said. Prove it, Jenna said, handing me a broom. I swept while they spoke. Lighting wants cash now, Jenna said. Offer storage and trade, I said. Let them keep crates here, Jenna glanced at me. Negotiator? I read faces, I said. Noah slid another tart my way. Eat. I'll earn it, I said. The foyer opened to the staircase. I wiped the banister. What's the story with this crown? Couple carved initials under the second post, Mrs. Whitaker said. 1969. They still send postcards. I want that, I said. Postcards? Noah asked. A reason to keep showing up, I said. Mrs. Whitaker nodded toward the ballroom. Music still lives there. I stepped to the doorway. A draft moved the torn drapes. I can hear a song that isn't playing, I said. We used to host a quartet, Jenna said. I could sit right there, I said, pointing to a chair near the aisle. Except I learned I don't get chairs anymore. Bad wedding? Noah asked. Band wedding, I said. My sister told me not to come. Mrs. Whitaker made a small sound. I'm sorry. I stood outside with a gift, I said. Even the guard sounded gentle when he said no. Did you keep it? Jenna asked. I left it on a low wall, I said. Then finish the tart, Noah said. Sugar seals cracks. I took another bite. I don't know what to do next. Work, Jenna said. Work saves people. Just for today, I said. No promises. Circles hold better than corners, Mrs. Whitaker said. We run on circles, teams, and tables. Then seat me at some task, I said. Polish the brass, Jenna said. And call the florist. Say we'll comp delivery if they hold the date. Deal, I said. Mrs. Whitaker watched me. You listened to the music, she said. You came empty. I did, I said. And you're leaving a little more full, she said. I think so, I said. At the door, I looked back at the ballroom. The torn drapes, the crown banister, the lemon in my mouth. I pictured my empty chair at Olivia's wedding and felt the ache rise. Under it, the hall hummed like a second chance. I said, I'll come back if you want me. We want you, Mrs. Whitaker said. Then I'll show up, I said, and stepped into the garden light. I'm letting you go, my manager said. Too many personal days. We need reliability. I showed up when it mattered, I said. It matters every day, he said. Turn in the badge. I slid it across the counter. I can still finish the report. You won't, he said. Sure, I said, and walked into noon light that felt like a bare bulb. Grace picked up on the second ring. You sound like a kicked door. I got fired, I said. Too many days at Willow Hall. You left because your family cracked you, she said. Come home. Bring receipts. At my tiny table, she dropped a laptop, a calculator, and a folder like cards. Start talking, she said. Old hall, I said. Leaky roof. Kind owner. Real lemon tarts. Numbers, she said. Not pastries. I saw bookings on a wall calendar, I said. I saw heart. Heart doesn't pay utilities, she said, spreading papers. But sometimes heart buys time. I poured tea. What do you want to know? Square footage, capacity, deferred maintenance, liens, taxes, insurance, she said. I can ask Mrs. Whitaker, I said. You will, she said. First, cash. How much do you have? Enough for rent and noodles, I said. Then we build a bridge, she said. Seller financing, small loan, or both. Will you live poor a while? I've practiced, I said. She tapped the calculator. Assume 60% occupancy, 30% margin, payroll for 2 full-time, 2 part-time, plus you scraping gum. I can scrape, I said. You'd better, she said. The math holds if the price is honest. We drove to Willow Hall. You came back, Mrs. Whitaker said at the door. I brought a lawyer who cares more than she smiles, I said. Grace shook her hand. We'll smile after diligence. Mrs. Whitaker chuckled. Fair. Tour? We walked into the foyer. Banister still looks like a crown, I said. It squeaks like one in pain, she said. Grace pointed at the ceiling. Roof? Patched, Mrs. Whitaker said. Twice. HVAC? Temperamental. Sprinklers? Inspected last winter. I need documents, Grace said. P&L, vendor contracts, taxes, utilities, citations, and your price. Mrs. Whitaker nodded. I'll pull the drawer. Jenna appeared with a clipboard. Back already? I'm testing whether I'm reckless or brave, I said. Same result, different soundtrack, she said. Noah leaned from the kitchen. I've got coffee and the last tart if you brought cash. I brought questions, Grace said. Those cost extra, he said. In the ballroom, sunlight sketched dust. It needs love, I said. And cash, Grace added. I kept choosing people over paint, Mrs. Whitaker said. I like those choices, I said. They don't impress lenders, she said. Grace tested a window latch. The bones are fine, she said. The finish is tired. What's your number? Mrs. Whitaker looked at the floor and gave it. My stomach flinched. Rough, Grace said. Not impossible. A narrow hallway led to a stuck closet. I tugged it open. Dust breathed out. Boxes leaned like old men. Careful, Mrs. Whitaker said. That closet keeps secrets. Does it keep spare faith? I asked. Maybe, she said. I lifted a lid. Programs, ribbon, photos. One picture slid free. I caught it by the corner. What is it? Grace asked. My parents, I said. Wait, this is my parents. Mrs. Whitaker leaned close. Oh my. They were young, spinning under a clean chandelier. My father's tie was loose. My mother's head was thrown back, laughing like she was weightless. I didn't know they once smiled like that. You okay? Grace asked. I'm warm and hurt, I said. Both at once. Put it in your pocket, Mrs. Whitaker said. It belongs. I didn't know they danced here, I said. This room holds decades, she said. You'd be another decade. Grace cleared her throat. Nostalgia is fine, but lenders need terms. Could you carry part of the price? If it keeps the hall alive, yes, Mrs. Whitaker said. Humane interest, Grace said. Balloon in 5 years. I can try, Mrs. Whitaker said. I don't trust much now, I said. But this feels right. Say the plan, Grace said. I offer a modest down payment, keep staff, clean bookings, raise standards, pay debts on schedule, and turn on every dead bulb. Add compliance, she said. Permits, food safety, fire code. I'll obey the boring gods, I said. Noah waved a ladle. He already sweeps like a zealot. Zealots make great openers, Jenna said. Mrs. Whitaker touched the banister. I'm tired, she said. I want someone who loves this place for what it gives, not what it takes. I can be that someone, I said. Grace nodded. Buy it, she said. Build your own seat. My mouth is dry, I said. You think I can do this? You already started, Grace said. You came back. Mrs. Whitaker met my eyes. Do you hear the music? I do, I said. It's faint, but it's there. Then lead the dance, she said. I looked at the photo. Dad looks free, I said. Maybe he needed this room too, Grace said. Maybe I do, I said. Grace opened her folder. Letter of intent, contingent on documents, inspection, and financing. We move fast. I'll gather everything tonight, Mrs. Whitaker said. I'll bring baked proof, Noah said. Bribes work on him, Jenna said, pointing at me. Only citrus bribes, I said. Grace pressed a pen into my palm. This is the moment. I'm scared, I said. Good, she said. Fear means you're not lying to yourself. I'll call the bank in the morning, Grace said. Start the checklist. I'll call my courage tonight, I said, and set an alarm for faith. Mrs. Whitaker smiled. I nodded. Let's do it. Noon, Grace said. Sign here, here, and here. My hand is steady, I said, though my stomach spun. Mrs. Whitaker slid a small bowl across the table. Peppermints for courage. I'll take 2, I said. I'm building a hall and a stomach, she chuckled. You're building a future. I signed the last page and pushed the folder back. Done? Done, Grace said. Transfer dispatched. Mrs. Whitaker reached into her bag and produced a ring of keys. These are yours, I took the ring. They're heavier than I expected. They carry history, she said. Keep the staff? I keep people who care, I said. Jenna and Noah stay if they'll have me. They will, she said. They chose this place too. Jenna met us with a checklist. You're official? I am, I said, lifting the keys. We start now. About time, Noah said from the kitchen doorway. I sharpened every knife out of nerves. Save one for ribbon cuttings, I said. Today we scrub, paint, and fix the fountain. Jenna pointed at the cracked basin on the patio. It leaks like a confession. I've got sealant and stubbornness, I said. Grace opened her calendar. Vendors call at 2. Insurance at 3. Fire inspection next week? I'll be ready, I said. You'll be tired, she said. Call me before you agree to anything dumb. I'll call you after I agree to something smart, I said. You'd better, she said, then squeezed my shoulder and left. Mrs. Whitaker lingered by the banister. I said goodbye to every step this morning. Then say hello again, I said. Visit when you want. I will, quietly, she said. This place needs your voice now. I clapped my hands. Teams, Jenna, walls. Noah, kitchen and trash. I'll take floors and the fountain. Bossy suits you, Jenna said. Purpose suits me, I said. We gathered rags, rollers, and buckets. Music? Noah asked. Quartet playlists, I said. Let the room remember. I knelt on the marble. Hello, floor. We're going to shine, Jenna laughed. Are you flirting with stone? I'm setting expectations, I said. Consent, then polish. Approved, she said, and rolled paint over a scuffed wall. By noon 30, the water ran gray in our buckets. Progress, I said. Lunch? Noah asked. Later, I said. Hope first, sandwiches after. Mrs. Whitaker returned with a box. Old picture hooks, bulbs, and wishful thinking. I'll take all 3, I said. Jenna held up a bulb. Maybe brightness reduces refunds. Light is policy, I said. Honest photos, fair prices, clear rules. Noah wheeled out a tray. Leftover quiche, staff meal rules, eat or I frown. I fear the frown, I said and took a slice. Fuel up, he said. You look like a kite in low wind. After lunch, I scrubbed the fountain. Tell me your secrets, I said to the stone. It hates winter, Jenna said. Pipes crack. I'll wrap them like babies, I said. We'll seal the seam tonight. My phone buzzed. Grace texted, funds cleared. Smile or I'll sue. I sent a selfie with paint on my nose, smiling. I posted photos, the crown banister, the chandelier, the honest scuffs. New owners, I wrote. Fair rates, big hearts, real lemons. Jenna peeked at my screen. You can't market with pastry. Watch me, I said. Noah added, add chef not for sale. Noted, I said, and hit post. A call came 5 minutes later. Hi, a soft voice said. Is this Willow Hall? It is, I said. I'm Ethan. I'm Maya, she said. Our venue just closed. Do you have Saturday in June? I checked the paper calendar Grace had taped to the wall. Empty squares looked like fresh snow. We do, I said. Let's meet at 4, she exhaled. Thank you, another call followed. Ben here, the man said. My sister swears by your lemon tarts. She swears correctly, I said. What date? He named one. I penciled it in. Site tour tomorrow? I asked. Tomorrow, he said. I uncapped a bright marker and drew the first boxes in ink. We're alive, I said. Jenna smiled. Ink looks like permanence. It looks like a promise, I said. Grace returned with contracts. 2 leads already? 2 maybes, I said. Enough to keep the lights interested. Keep your deposit policy strict, she said. Boundaries are cheaper than lawsuits. 50% non-refundable, I said. Fair, clear, printed. We finished a second coat in the foyer. Noah polished the brass until I could see my ghost grin. You're really doing it, he said. I'm not alone, I said. That's the difference. Evening stretched the shadows long. I sealed the fountain and turned the valve. Water rose, hesitated, then spilled in a thin silver sheet. Jenna clapped. We need a ribbon. We need bookings, I said. Ribbons later. Practical romance, she said. I can live with that. We walked the rooms. Rules, I said. No vendor kickbacks. Transparent fees. Staff eat. Couples breathe. I'll add, cake knives are not screwdrivers, Noah said. Put it on a sign, I said. Mrs. Whitaker hugged me at the door. You look tired in a good way. I feel earned, I said. Guard that, she said. This building eats martyrs. Night settled. Grace locked the front and waved. Go sit with your ghosts, she said. Then sleep. I'll try, I said. I carried the keys across my palm and walked into the quiet ballroom. I sat on a chair near the aisle and let the room exhale around me. Dad, I whispered, touching the photo in my pocket. Did you laugh here like this every night? Air moved like a slow bow on a cello. I listened hard. I heard only my breath and the echo of hope. My phone woke me. Mom didn't wait. Do the right thing. Give your sister a prime date. Family discount. This isn't a game, she added. Olivia's venue double-booked her Saturday. What date? I asked. The second weekend in June, she said. Evening ballroom. I looked at the wall calendar. That square is booked. By strangers, she said. Blood first. By Maya and Ben, I said. They trusted me when nobody did. You'll find them another day. I won't move them, I said. They paid. They planned around it, she hissed. You always make everything hard. I make it fair, I said. I can offer Olivia a weekday sunset. Full rate. Full rate, she said. Family discount is normal. Policy is consistent, I said. It protects everyone. Put Carter on, she said, voice fading. He's taking this, a new voice cut in. Buddy, you owe us. I owe nobody a stolen date, I said. You humiliated me with your clean book speech, he said. Make it right. I'm running a business, I said. Not a guilt booth, he laughed. You're petty. I swallowed the sting. I'm steady. Weekday sunset, full rate. That's my offer. You'll regret this, he said. I regret not setting boundaries sooner, I said. Olivia broke in small and tight. Ethan, Mom says you'll help. I will, Liv, I said. I offered a weekday sunset. The Saturday is taken. Can't you move them? She asked. They'll understand. I wouldn't understand if I were them, I said. I won't do that to anyone. You always pick principles over people, she said. I pick promises to people, I said. Carter muttered, We'll remember this. I'm a venue with rules, I said. Mom returned. You are breaking my heart. I'm keeping my word, I said. It does matter, she said softly. Just make this go away. I can't erase a contract, I said. She went quiet. Send me your weekday options. I'll text them, I said. She hung up with a sigh that pressed on my chest. I touched the June square like fragile glass. Jenna stuck her head in. Trouble? Olivia's venue double booked, I said. They want our prime Saturday, she whistled. What did you say? Weekday sunset full rate, I said. No moving clients who booked first. Good spine, she said. Bad holiday dinners. I can live with quiet dinners, I said. I can't live with breaking trust. Noah leaned on the doorframe, wiping his hands. Kitchen approves, my phone buzzed. A new message blinked from Hannah. She wrote, We might need help too. I typed, Tell me the facts. She answered, Mason's Hall canceled our hold. System error, they say. We never signed final. Do you have a small garden slot? I typed, Weekday morning or late afternoon. Guest count, budget? Rain plan flexible? She wrote, 50 people. Tight budget. We can flex. I typed. Weekday garden, 4-7 p.m., standard package. Deposit secures. No family discount, but I'll throw in extra rehearsal time. She replied, Fair. I typed, I'll send terms. Decide without pressure. She sent a heart. Thank you for not making it weird. I breathed out and felt the room expand. The phone rang again. Unknown number. A man said, My sister's wedding lost power at another venue. She said you were kind. Do you have September? I flipped pages. We do. Let's talk times and fees. He laughed with relief. I expected slime. You sound normal. Normal is policy, I said. Email me details. I texted Mom the weekday options with prices, dates, times, costs, deposit terms, and a note that I would not move existing bookings. She replied, We will see. Olivia sent, I hate this. I wrote, I know. I won't hurt my clients. Carter added, You'll eat that square when your couple bails. I wrote, If they cancel, we reopen. Until then, it's theirs. He shot back a laughing emoji. I put the phone down and walked to the fountain. Water slid in a thin sheet and whispered over stone. Noah joined me. Pastry shield? I need a spine massage, I said. Boundaries are heavy, he said. But they hold roofs up. I'm not used to choosing me, I said. It feels selfish and holy. Keep both, he said. We'll bake around it. Grace arrived with a folder. Why is everyone texting me about drama? Because I didn't give away June, I said. Good, she said. Offer weekday. Full rate? Yes, I said. He called me petty. Mom called me heartless. You're neither, she said. You're a contract with a pulse. I felt the sting, I said. Then it passed. That passing is growth, she said. Forward me the thread. I sent it. She skimmed. Clean, she said. No bait. No loose ends. I'm trying to be a person I respect, I said. Try less, she said. Be one. Jenna peered at the big paper calendar. That ink looks stronger today. It holds me up, I said. When I doubt, I look at squares that trusted me first. Grace tapped a weekend in July. Protect these too. I will, I said. No hero discounts. No backstage passes. Put that on the website, Noah called. I might, I said. I texted Hannah, terms coming. She replied, we'll talk to Mason tonight. I wrote, no rush. Choose what feels safe. She answered, safe sounds new. I typed, me too. Evening crept in, soft and blue. I locked the door and stood in the foyer with the keys warm in my palm. My phone stayed silent. The quiet wasn't empty. It was earned. I faced the calendar and felt it steady me like a hand on my back. I whispered, I'll take the clean air. The first fake review landed while I was wiping down chairs. Owner rude, food cold, bugs in the sink, it read. We hadn't even served food that day. I showed Jenna. We've been open 2 weeks. Bugs? She muttered. That smells like Carter. Another review dropped an hour later. Same tone, same lies. Noah stormed in. 1 star. Says I cursed at a bride. You don't even curse, I said. Exactly, he said, fist tight. The phone rang. A clipped voice said, health inspection today. I swallowed. Come. He arrived with a smirk, clipboard in hand. Anonymous complaints. Time for a look. Grace stepped in with a folder. We appeal if this is harassment, he sneered. We'll see. Noah straightened. Kitchen's clean. Check it. Jenna squeezed my arm. We fight! Old fear pressed down. If I failed, they'd say I deserved the family ban. I forced air into my lungs. Walk with me, I said. We toured the kitchen. Counters gleamed. Labels sat sharp on every bin. Logs bore fresh signatures. The inspector poked, sniffed, frowned. Looks fine, he admitted. Grace snapped her folder shut. Put that in writing. He muttered, scribbled, and left. Noah exhaled hard. My hands hurt from clenching. Mine from scrubbing, I said. Jenna asked, what about the reviews? Grace answered, we flag, we respond calm, and we keep receipts. Later, another 1-star appeared. Venue smells like mold. I laughed, bitter but steady. Let them throw knives, I told my team. We'll play strings, Noah grinned. Then I'll tune the violin with sugar, Jenna nodded. And I'll make the music louder than their noise. I stood by the calendar, eyes on the inked squares. We'll keep playing until the hall sings back. Hannah sat across from me, hands shaking around her coffee. Ethan, Mason is drowning, she whispered. Debt he won't admit. I'm scared, I gripped my mug. He laughs like nothing's wrong. That laugh is armor, she said. Bills stack, calls come, and he jokes. My chest pulled tight. I saw Mason on a bike when we were kids, wobbling, laughing. I want to cry, I said. Talk to him, she begged. He won't hear me. He might not hear me either, I said. But I'll try. That night, the hall doors opened. Olivia walked in, chin high. Drop-in tasting? I asked. Just comparing, she said. Don't flatter yourself. She touched the white tablecloth, tugged the hem. This one's cleaner than mine. Clean doesn't lie, I said. We stood under the chandeliers. The light made her eyes sharp. You chose him over me, she whispered. I chose truth over silence, I said. You humiliated me, she snapped. I warned you, I said. You called it betrayal. A server brushed past. A tray tipped. A champagne flute hit the floor. Crack, sharp and sudden like the night they banned me. Olivia flinched but didn't look at me. Accident, I said. She shook her head. You still don't get it. Then explain, I said. You should have stood by me. Instead, you exposed him. I couldn't stand by a lie, I said. She turned, shoulders stiff. You'll always be alone. Better alone than blind, I said, but my voice cracked. She walked out. The echo of her heels hit harder than the glass. Jenna came over, touching my arm. You okay? It still bleeds, I said. That cut from the ban. You don't have to prove anything, she said. I do, I said. To myself. And? She asked. I still won't bend, I said. The calendar filled week by week, and each square of ink seemed to breathe. Noah leaned over my desk. You see this reel? I played the clip, a smiling bride twirling in our garden, tagged by an influencer with 100,000 followers. Jenna grinned. That's free marketing gold. Calls came within hours. My phone buzzed nonstop. A young couple sat in my office. The groom whispered, "We thought we'd lost our date forever." "You didn't," I said. "It's yours." The bride cried happy tears. Jenna slipped tissues across the desk. Later, another bride panicked. My veil tore. "Show me," I said. Noah fetched a sewing kit. Jenna stitched calm into lace while I held the trembling girl's hand. "You'll walk tall," I told her. A groom shouted in the hallway, "I lost the ring." We searched the grass. Noah bent, held up a small band. "Found it." The man hugged me. "You saved my marriage before it started." I gathered the team in the foyer. "We are not just a venue," I said. "We are steadiness." Jenna nodded. "We're the hands people lean on," Noah smirked. "We're also underpaid magicians." "Raise negotiations later," I said, and we laughed. Even as the hall hummed, my phone buzzed with Olivia's name. "Ethan," she said, "I need a Saturday, prime. You'll move them, right?" I stared at the square-inked Maya and Ben. "That date's taken," I said. "Family first," Mom cut in on speaker. "These two trusted me," I said. "I won't move them." Carter's voice snapped from the background. "Pathetic." I touched the calendar box. "It's permanent." After they hung up, silence weighed. Noah placed a hand on my shoulder. "You held the line." Jenna smiled faintly. "It suits you." Grace entered, dropping a folder. "That's not just policy," she said. "That's spine." I looked around. The chandeliers glowed, the fountain trickled, and the paper calendar bloomed with color. Every inked square felt like proof. For the first time in months, when I finally lay down, I slept without waking. The storm started before dawn, hard rain drumming the roof. My phone buzzed. Olivia's voice broke through static. "Please, anything. The power failed, the sprinklers went off. Guests scattered." I can't fix it." I looked at our calendar. "One evening wedding firm, morning free. I can give you dawn in the garden," I said. 90 minutes. "No frills. That's all?" she asked. "That's real," I said. A new voice cut in. "Carter. Don't settle. Wait for a ballroom. Don't crawl back to him." "I'm offering a chance to stand," I said. He laughed. "You'll marry her with wet chairs and mud?" "I'll let her breathe," I said. Silence stretched. Olivia whispered, "I'm done waiting." The line clicked dead. At sunrise, I stood in the wet garden. Birds stirred. Olivia walked in alone, dress damp but eyes clear. "Where's Carter?" I asked. "Gone," she said. "I came anyway. No guests?" "Just me," she said. I held out my arm. She slipped her hand through. We walked the stone path, rain dripping from branches. She stopped under the arch, breath catching. "I thought I needed a wedding. Maybe I just needed air." "You're allowed to choose yourself," I said. She closed her eyes, lifted her face to the gray sky. For the first time in years, she looked lighter. "I should have listened to you," she whispered. "You listened today," I said. Water pooled around our shoes. The fountain gurgled steady. My chest ached, but it wasn't the old cut alone. It was something softer, almost healing. She wasn't married, but she was breathing, and for the first time, I believed that was enough. Mason showed up alone, hat twisting in his hands. I followed the loudest voice, he said. "I'm sorry," I stared at him. "You mean Carter's voice?" His eyes dropped. "And Mom's. I should have heard yours." I saw the boy I once steadied on a bike, laughing, scraped knees bright with dust. Now I saw a tired man, edges dulled. "Sit," I said, pouring coffee. "It's bitter but honest," he sipped, wincing. "Fits me. What do you want?" I asked. "A start," he said. "Hannah and I signed at the courthouse. We want something small, real." "No discount," I said. "But every kindness," he nodded. "Fair," I offered. "Weekday garden slot. 50 chairs. Lights at dusk." His eyes softened. "That's more than I hoped." Hannah arrived with ribbon in hands that never stopped working. "I'll help string the lights," she said. "Deal," I said. As we worked, Mom arrived, lips pressed thin. "This is small." "Small can be pure," I said. She frowned. "People will talk." "Let them," I said. "We'll live." At dusk, we gathered in the garden. Mason raised a glass, voice cracking. "Thank you, Ethan, for holding a line I couldn't." I hugged him. The weight of years shifted, not gone, but lighter. The calendar on the wall inside glowed with inked squares. It didn't care about loud voices or small crowds. It just recorded what we chose. And tonight, it recorded us mending. Olivia stood in the doorway with a paper bag crumpled in her hands. Her eyes were red. "Carter's gone," she said, voice cracked. The lies caught up. She set the bag on my desk. I recognized the shape before she opened it, my old gift, still wrapped. "You kept it," I said. "I couldn't look at it," she said. "Now I need to." She peeled the paper back, and the gold photo frame I once chose for her gleamed under the light. "I hurt you," she whispered. "I know," I said. "And I hurt me too." She blinked hard. "I don't know how to fix it." "Maybe don't," I said. "Maybe just start honest." She looked at the wall calendar. "I need a summer Saturday. Something bright, something to remind me life goes on." I walked her to the wall. Every square shone with names. Maya and Ben, Hannah and Mason, Joy and Marcus. No blanks. "Every date is filled," I said. Her breath caught. "Not one?" I touched the ink. "I won't move anyone." "They trusted me first," her chin trembled. "Then what do I do?" "When you're ready for something honest," I said, "we'll find a simple day. Not a grand stage, just a day that's yours." Her tears fell clean this time, not bitter. "Simple sounds safe." "Safe is underrated," I said. She placed the frame on my desk and turned for the door. "I'll come back," she said. "Come back when you're ready," I said. After she left, the hall was quiet, except for the fountain outside. I looked at the calendar again, every box claimed. At the bottom corner, a single blank space waited. I took my pen and wrote my name in that square, not a client, not a booking. A day off, a promise to myself. I locked the doors of Willow Hall, keys heavy in my hand. The chandeliers hummed above me, steady and alive. "I'm not the empty seat anymore," I whispered, and stepped into the night.